Hi, y'all. This is Ellen Myer. I'm broadcasting from the Emmanuel School of Fine Arts, where we teach lessons in all kinds of things. I'm a general music teacher. Today I'm going to show you some stuff on ukulele. Normally I'd have you here in person, but these are different times. So what I have here is a concert ukulele, 4 strings, hollow body. This is the most accessible of instruments. I'm going to show you an exercise that will help you with dexterity and finger strengthening while you're sitting home. And also for children, those are super important neural connections, brain wiring. Everything you've heard about music and what it does for the brain is true. So let's start with how I'm holding my uke. I'm holding it about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to put my hand loosely on the back with this hand. What I tell my kids is the stinky sock technique. If you find a stinky sock on the stairs, you don't grip it tightly with your hand. You kind of hold it. So that's kind of what you want to do with the neck of the uke. My right hand, I'm going to use my pinky right next to the sound hole to kind of anchor my hand. The hand that plays the ukulele, I number the fingers the same as on a piano. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So I will be telling you the numbers of the fingers you'll use. So I've got, if you place your hand kind of across the sound hole, your fingers will be kind of at the outer edge of the body. And you're going to want to pluck or strum, as the case may be, right over the sound hole. That way you'll get maximum volume. So the exercise I'm going to show you, it's pretty difficult, so start slow, but if you can master this, it will just help strengthen your left hand, your chording hand, and a chord is nothing more than a bunch of notes you play together, as well as your plucking hand. So let's start with the left hand. I'm going to show you, it's a C major 7th. Those of you interested in music theory, those of you who don't care, it's a really pretty chord. So the strings on the ukulele, G, C, E, A. To remember that, use the mnemonic device. How about goats can eat anything? Goats can't eat anything, G, C, E, A. So on the G string, I've got my pinky, my 5th finger, right along, and you can see there's a dot. That's a good marker on the neck. I've got my pinky on the 1st string, the G string. Then I've got my ring finger on the next fret. The fret boxes are the markers on the neck. Next string, next fret. Then my middle finger is going to go down one more to the 3rd string, the 3rd fret. And finally my index finger is on the last string on the 2nd fret. So I've got diagonally all my fingers in a row. Let's back it up. Index finger on the 2nd fret, middle finger on the 3rd fret, ring finger on the 4th fret, and pinky on the 5th fret, right where the marker, the dot marker is. And no stinky sock there. See how I've got it kind of loosely gripped. Here's another thing to remember. You'll get a muddy sound if your fingers are flat. You don't want to play with the pads of your finger. You want to play with the tips of your finger. Now, while you're holding that loosely so you don't get a cramp, let's go to the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put my thumb, place your fingers on the strings. The thumb right over the sound hole. First of all, I've got my pinky anchoring me. The thumb is on the G string, the 1st string. The index finger is on the C, the 2nd string. My middle finger is on the E string, the 3rd one. And my ring finger is on the 4th, or the A string. So I'm engaging all of my fingers here. The pattern I'm going to play, here's what it'll sound like when you're finished. Doesn't it sound like a harp? And then you slide down. Kind of angelic, isn't it? That's what you're going to be able to play by the time you get this mastered. 10,000 hours, y'all. Put 10,000 hours in. Okay, I'm starting with my thumb, then my ring finger, middle finger. If you were drumming your hand, that's what it feels like. 1, 4, 3, 2. 1, 4, 3, 2. It'll feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do it real slowly. And then slide down with the left hand, slide down one fret.